Okay, Fran. So after
Yeah.
the time in Florida, you went back to Spain and was around on some different kind of academies, and you ended up in an academy in Barcelona after a while. Can you please tell me
Yeah.
about that time? Because there was other pretty good players around there, if I understand it correct.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. I went there for a few months,
Yeah.
and there they had a very good team. It was they had Alberto Martin, that was top 40, I think, and then Oscar Serrano, another good player. Feliciano Lopez, I think it was there. Carlos Moya. So
good
it
players.
was, yeah. It was also Jairo Velasco and Vicente.
Yeah.
Rulev coach
Yeah.
and
Oh
his
yeah,
brother.
exactly.
So it was a very good team there, and I was lucky enough to join and learn a lot from.
How old were you then? You were.
I think I was 17, 18, something like that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
from all these names you were telling me here, did you, like, now after, can you see why those names became pretty good? Because you said Tommy Haas earlier were super professional and
Yeah.
and really know what he wanted to become. And was it the same with these Spanish players?
Yeah, I mean, they were very their determination really make a difference in all their career, I think. I mean, they were first incredible good hands and talents, but also you could see how much they were working each day to achieve their dreams, and how professional they were in every aspect. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
And how was it for you? Were you like joining them in this kind of way of working, or because you said earlier that you felt you were too lazy?
I used to train with them and play tournaments and stuff, but I was more, I was very lazy when I was a teenager, and I was a bit of a rebel always, like,
Okay.
maybe it's because I started so early with all this Bollettieri stuff, and then every time I was outside home, I was feeling kind of not in my environment, or I don't really know, but I didn't have that determination that I could see in these other players. I mean,
okay.
That's for sure.
But didn't the environment help you? Like, because the other ones were like
But
taking the work.
I know, but yeah, and I had great coaches, but I was kind of, I used to train like 1-2 days hard and then not show up the next day. I remember they calling me like, hey, that there's a bunch of kids that wants to take this opportunity, and you are in bed and you're not. And I was very I was not in the mindset, to be honest. I was not easy to deal with as a player, and I think that comes from I didn't have enough determination, like follow.
But could other environments, or I mean another setup, have helped you? Because I mean there have been players with that kind of image as well succeeding.
Yeah, of course. I think everyone is different, no? But maybe if I would, in my case, I can only speak in my case, if I had someone since early ages, like taking care of me really in a personal way, because I was mostly alone for a long time. Since I was 11, I left home. So, and then I was alone, but I don't think players go that early without anyone supporting them mentally. And, and I didn't have that. Maybe if I had someone or like that, then it would be different, maybe.
Yeah.
And then when I was 17, 18, I think it was too late, because I was kind of into that mood already. Of rebel, so.
Okay. Yeah. So how good did you become? I mean, at the end.
I was nothing special. I mean, in Spain, I was like top 60, but I only liked it to play nationals around home.
Okay.
and they had a lot of money in these nationals, especially in summer.
Yeah.
So I used to play with the very good players that were playing at the time those nationals, like Verdasco and many others. They all played those tournaments.
But they were super talented already then, or were you the same age like them?
Verdasco was much younger. Is much younger than me. I'm 43. I don't know how old is Verdasco now.
I don't know.
Feliciano Lopez.
Okay, so they were younger.
They were younger, and then others like Alberto Martin was my age. Carlos Moya was 1 year older, I think.
Okay, yeah. So you were still, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how good you were, but I mean, you must have been good because you practiced with them.
I had good weeks, and as a sparring, as somebody who you want to train with, I was always good because I had a good rhythm, good hands, and today I still can sparring. Okay, so I mean, but as a player, as a competition player, I was not constant. Maybe I had a few days good and then horrible, or I go to a tournament and I win first round against number 1 seed and then I lose with it, so I was and it was very similar to the way I was training as well. I never had a solid way of training, and as a result, I think I played tournaments the same way. I mean, like up and down.
You practice. I understand. Was it a big difference in the way you guys practiced in Spain compared to the States?
Yeah, over there in Spain, we were doing more repetitions, like many balls, moving back, forward, all directions, a lot of patterns, a lot of tactics, and then points, But I remember that it was many repetitions and keeping up the quality. I mean, because I remember coaches like, you have to keep up the quality. It's not about doing repetitions, but losing the quality mentally and body. You have to keep up, and that's why we can do rounds of 8, 10, or whatever you can take. If there's a player that can take 15 balls, keeping up the quality, then that's good too. But I remember repetitions, a lot of repetitions.
It sounds like the picture we have of the Spanish system, sort of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you believe in that way of practice? Is that the same you build your practices now as well as a coach?
I'm trying to find a balance. I give a lot of priority right now to the body quality. That I focus a lot at how the body should end the shots and how to memorize that feeling. So I'm doing repetitions, but always with quality, not letting the player drop the quality during the repetitions. Otherwise, it could happen the other way around. You can make the player play worse.
Okay. Is the system is the way of practicing in Spain, like you say, a lot of repetitions and maybe long rallies, is that a way to build a strong mentality as well, to build like players strong mentally?
Yeah, I think that part is good for the players who can handle that. They can be stronger mentally. Because you kind of break their limits or try to break their limits all the time. But it depends in each player. I mean, I've been working with players that can handle more and some of the players less, and you have to find that balance. I mean,
okay, so everyone is different, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So like to summarize this, Fran, if there is a good junior player that is like talented and pretty good, and there comes an opportunity to move to an academy abroad, what would you like? What would you give for advice to make him or her succeed with that transition?
Well, I think if the player is very young, he should go with someone that helping him mentally wise, somebody who he feels he's connected with, and to never lose his identity as a player,
Yeah.
to always remember the magic, that makes you want to play tennis, and try to don't lose that feeling, on court, that is joy and having fun.
It's pretty tough to like, I mean, in today's, I mean, there's so many good players out there that is working so hard, and it's quite tough to, I mean, make a transition to the professionals later on. So I mean, so you need to be super serious in some way, and like you say, in another way, you need to, I mean, have the joy as well. It's quite tough. It's a tough balance, huh?
It's a tough balance. Sometimes it happens so easy and so natural, but it's something that you for sure can also practice. And
did you feel that Tommy Haas had both of these parts? Did he feel it was fun as well?
I think he was having good fun on court. He liked it to train hard, and especially I remember he loved to do nice movements, nice. I have some videos from Tommy Haas when he was 11 years old, and he had such a nice style already. You could see how much joy he was getting from looking good and stuff like that.
He was an elegant player.
Very elegant.
Did you talk about like dreams, you two? Did you talk about the future?
We used to do a lot of stuff together, like go to hairdresser or having lunch, but we used to fight a lot also.
Okay.
So I don't know, it was like a hate-love relation,
Okay.
But we were very young. We never got to those deep conversations like that.
No, I understand. You were 11, 12. It's quite early. All right, Fran, super nice of you to share your story, and
thank
for
you,
taking
Linus.
your time.
It was a pleasure. Thanks to you it's an honor that to get an interview from you.